Hi everyone, so I've been struggling over the last few weeks to get some painting done, but after an incident last weekend thought I'll try and do something different. So I was on the Games Workshop painting app and thought, you know what, I'll try some Ultramarines. So I grabbed a Commander. I don't think I'll be too likely using these for Dark Angels. I might do one, but I think the sort of decoration on it, especially the backpack, it's more of an Ultramarines or normal Imperial Army, normal Starters Army sort of backpack. So a lot of the colours I used were from the Citadel Paint app, like the armour. I've not done much in the way of markings on it, apart from putting the trim on for the shoulder pad. I think that's 5th Company. Sorry, excuse me. And something else that I tried that was a bit different was I'm not overly keen on the amount of gold that they put on with Ultramarines, so I thought I'll try and chop it out and put in like a mustardy yellow, which if with a bit of practice I might be able to highlight further and then try and go for a non-metallic gold sort of effect. But as it is, I'm happy with having that in place of gold. I think it just brings a more balanced sort of contrast, where with gold it's quite difficult to get that perfect sort of highlight on it that will then complement the blue, and to have the same sort of highlighting effect on it is quite difficult with gold, or at least I find it quite difficult with gold. So so that's another thing that I did slightly different. Now on this particular model you've got a gem here which you can have chapter specific emblem, like a little sort of I can't remember the name of the piece of armour. But anyway, you can mount that on the gem, and I thought, you know, it'll look better just as a gem, because I wanted to try and go for the white braiding on the front and back. I think that I just thought that'd complement it a bit better, because you can see some of them where they go for like a screamer pink or a dark red sort of braiding, and I don't think it sort of complements the cloak too well. So I think that was alright. I mean, I painted the Aquila on the chest first, doing my best to avoid putting too much paint on the braiding, and then went over the braiding with Ultramarine Grey, Norn Oil, and then White Scar, just to pick it out, and it's given it some definition, so I was quite happy with that. Now for the Lightning Claw, the lightning I'm not too keen on, but the edge highlighting, I thought I'll try something. Again, it's different to the way Ultramarines do it, because normally their power weapons are silver with glowing blue sections to it, which I wasn't overly keen on. So what I did was I painted it Baden black, and then did a wide edge highlight of Teclis blue. So that was having the brush more at 60 degrees as opposed to 45, just to try and fill more of it out. And then doing a 45-degree angle highlight of Lothar blue, and then that went right down to the bottom and left some of the Teclis blue behind. If it'll focus, so you can just see on the bottom of the blade there, you've got the Teclis blue and the Lothar blue. And then I did Blue Horror as the final highlight, and that was just more towards the tips and raised edges of the claws themselves. I think it's come out okay. It's something to go with the blue without taking away from it, because a lot of my other power weapons I do in blue, which wouldn't quite work with an Ultramarines armour scheme. So I think that is an option to keep in the book for later. So apart from that, I'll leave the base and any army markings for when I actually come around to doing some Ultramarines. If I get let's say a little detachment together, I'll have them all matching up together and get the same squad markings on at the same time. So that's that, okay, and I'll come back with another video hopefully soon.